Hello and welcome back. Today we're gonna talk about proving lines are parallel using parallel lines and transversals. Okay, so we're gonna have to be able to identify angle relationships to identify which lines are parallel. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna use a technique where I'm gonna be crossing out one of the lines X, Y, or Z. Okay, so one more time, I'm gonna be crossing out when I'm looking at a particular set of angles. One of the lines X, Y, or Z are gonna get crossed out, so I can have a good way to identify these angles here and their relationship. So, for example, angle 8 and angle 20 are both on line N, right? So line N is the transversal here. Now, 8, let me get a different color. 20 is on Z and 8 is on X. So we're going to cross out that middle line Y, all right? Now, if we're taking a look at just those two angles, when I circle them like this, okay, 8 and 20 are between the two green lines. They're interior angles, and they're on different sides of the purple line, the transversal. So that makes them alternate interior. Alternate interior, okay? And the two lines that are parallel would be line X is parallel to line Z, because that's where those two angles are, okay? All right, angle 1 and angle 9. Angle 1 and angle 9 are both on, the transversal is M, and angle 9 is on Y, angle 1 is on X, so we're not going to worry about this bottom line down there, Z. And let's do our circles. Angle 1 and angle 9. Angle 1, angle 9. So angle 1 and angle 9, they are corresponding angles. Okay, so corresponding. And the two lines that are parallel are X and Y. Okay. Next is angle 3 and angle 10. So angle 3 and angle 10 are, once again, the transversal is M. Angle 3 is on line X. Angle 10 is on line Y. So we don't need to worry about line Z. And angle 3, angle 10. Now, angle 3, which is right here, and angle 10, which is right there, both of those are interior angles. And they're on the same side of the purple line, the transversal line M. So that would make them consecutive interior angles. Consecutive interior angles. And once again, that would make line X parallel to line Y. Okay? Let's take a look. Next one, angle 11 and angle 16. Angle 11 and 16. So they're both on line Y, but this says that angle 11 is congruent to angle 16, which based on this would not be true. Okay, these two would not be, so this would be none because there's no relationship here. If we look, these two lines would be our two lines we would be talking about, but they're not parallel. So we don't have any parallel lines for angle 11 and angle 16 being congruent would not give us anything. So this would just be none. Okay. All right. Angle 6 and angle 24. They're both on line N, which makes line N the transversal. Angle 6 is on line X. Angle 24 is on line Z. So we're not going to worry about line Y. And let's do our circles. Angle 6 and angle 24. They're both outside the line, so which makes them, they're both outside the two green lines, X and Y, which makes them exterior. However, they're both on the same side of line N, which is the purple line. So they're consecutive exterior angles. Consecutive exterior angles. And that makes them, the two lines that are parallel are line X and line Z. Okay, let's keep it moving. Angle 14 and angle 13. Oh, excuse me, angle 14 and angle 23. So angle 14 and angle 23 are both on line N. However, angle 14 is on line Y and angle 23 is on line Z. So we're not going to be worried about line X right now. We're just looking at these two parts here. And we want to focus on 14, which is right here, and 23. So 14 and 23 are outside the two parallel lines, the two green lines. So they're exterior angles. 14 and 23 are exterior angles. However, 14 is on the right side of line N, which is the purple line, and angle 23 is on the left side of line N, which makes them alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles, which are going to make line Y and line Z the parallel lines. Okay. All right. Angle 4 and angle 21. Angle 4 and angle 21 are both on line M. Angle 4 is on line X. Angle 21 is on line Z. So we're not going to focus on line Y. And let's do our circles. 4 and 21. They're saying that they're congruent. So let's see if that is a true relationship. Which it is. These are corresponding angles. Angle 4 and angle 21 would be corresponding angles, which makes X parallel to Z. All right. Next is angle 8 and angle 18. Angle 8. Oh, they're not even on the same line. Angle 8 is here and angle 18. They don't have this. They're not on the same line, which means that they don't have a common transversal. So this one would just have to be none. There's no way for us to prove which lines are parallel based on that relationship. And letter I, angle 5 and angle 15. Angle 5 and angle 15 are both on line N. Angle 5 is on line X. Angle 15 is on line Y, which means that we can ignore line Z. And angle 5 and angle 15, they're saying that they're congruent. Let's see if that's a real relationship. They're outside the two green lines. And another way of thinking about that, angle 5 and angle 15 are not between the two green lines. However, they're both on different sides of the purple line. One is on the left side. Angle 5 is on the left side of the purple line. Angle 15 is on the right side, which makes them alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. And line X is parallel to line Y. All right, ladies and gents, that will conclude this mini lesson. Deuces.